And also, last not the least, enrichment. But enrichment is more or less like an option, but the first four are really very critical. Okay, now coming to the data governance leadership. What is data governance? DG is all about establishing the strategies, objectives, policies to effectively manage corporate data by specifying accountability on data and its related process, including the decision rights. For example, DG defines who owns the data, who creates records, who can update them, and also who arbitrates the decision when data management disagreements arise. This is very important. Sometimes I get to see, like, for example, one department, say for example finance, another department which is like procurement. They get to fight about the customer data. Finance says, hey, whatever the data I have is correct, and whatever that you have is less perfect than what I have. Procurement come with another example and say, no, whatever the data they have. Both of them can be true. It really depends on what system they are using, how disciplined the people are in the particular department, or which is a system that overrides the record in these two systems. So a person should be there who arbitrates to identify when there is a conflict arises and take important decisions to say who should update the data and whose data is, how much of percentage it's valid, perfect. So like every other technology, this also like every other strategy, you need people, technology, and processes to make a data governance leadership. When I talk about people, you should have a data governance committee. You should have a data stewards, project managers, and technology groups. Technology, we talked about integrations, data governance, data dictionary, DQ reports. All this are part of technology. The most important with respect to data governance are the processes. You should define and measure information quality, create and maintain data asserts, that is data definitions, review new and current projects for data impact, right? So as and when a new project starts in an organization, right, you get to see there is a tremendous amount of change that are coming into the other enterprise applications as well. It may introduce or it may intervene in some of the process. So you should make sure that doesn't affect your data quality standards. Then we talked about resolve conflict. What is your conflict process? Conflict resolution process. And how do you train people to make sure they adhere to the data governance standards and discipline and enter the right data and maintain the right data? Okay, now why there is a need for the data governance technology, right? Define, communicate, and enforce. So the data governance community takes the responsibility to define enterprise master data, define and view data policies, administer up, right? Once you are after the implementation of the customer hub or a product hub, it has to be administered by a data steward, and the data steward is part of the data governance committee or a council. Then monitor hub operation. So he has to analyze the hub data quality metrics. So implementing hub is not enough. You also have to monitor whether the hub is churning out the golden record, right? So that has to be counted. Then track sources of bad data. So hub doesn't guarantee you that your source systems will generate a good record. For example, you have implemented hub, but your CRM system continues to give you chunk records after and after again. So the problem is not with the hub. The problem is with the CRM system. The CRM system should have the right telephone information, right? If it doesn't going to give you right telephone information, however you have a very strong customer hub, it is not going to give you do some magic and give you the right telephone number. It may standardize, but it's not going to give you a missing telephone number. Same with the case with operability. So execute day-to-day hub operation, perform data steward tasks such as merge and unmerge. So sometimes you will see in the coming slides there is a functionality for merging the records and also to unmerge the records. Sometimes it comes to the data steward's evaluation, right? It doesn't do the automatic merge. So this also has to be taken care by the data stewards. Fix data issues. So fix import errors, resubmit corrected data, proactively watch and repair data, tune data quality rules. So these are the